class. Welcome to the third week of remote learning. Today we're going to be talking about the money market. And this is a combination of real interest rates and the money supply to find an equilibrium. We'll consider this our market for liquidity in the short run. And there's two things we know so far, is that the Federal Reserve controls the money supply and that prices are sticky in the short run. So let's start off with the real money supply, M over P. This is the perfectly inelastic line on our graph. So it is perfectly inelastic because the Federal Reserve controls the money supply, so it shouldn't vary with the variance of real interest rates. It should stay put where it is unless there's an exogenous shock from the Federal Reserve in the changing of the money supply. So that is why this will be perfectly inelastic. Now our money demand is a function for liquidity between real interest rates and GDP/income. So like all demand curves, it is sloped downward. So as the money supply increases, the real money supply increases, generally the interest rates will fall. Okay, and vice versa. So our equilibrium here is that supply equals demand. Pretty simple, what we've been working with this entire class. And if we replace supply with money supply, and then replace with demand with the function for liquidity, we basically get money demand equals money supply, or this point right here. Okay? Now, this graph is pretty simple to understand as long as you understand how fractions work and which way to shift the graph. So our first question we're going to be looking at is what happens if there's an exogenous shock in the money supply, the nominal money supply, so just M. This does not have P under it, so this is real money supply because we're taking into consideration prices, and then this is the nominal money supply because we're only looking at the actual supply and without regarding prices. So what happens if we increase M? So we're going to be looking at M over P. So if we increase the numerator, the fraction will get bigger. I was just going to ask, does anybody have the answer to that? And I was like, wait, no one's here. That's okay. So as we increase the M, the fraction will get bigger. So we're going to be moving this curve to the right. So this is the new M over P2. And then we can find the new equilibrium. Boom, boom, boom. Ooh, that's a terrible line. Ugh, gross. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. R2. So our new equilibrium will be R2 and M over P2. So as the Federal Reserve increases the nominal money supply, our interest rates will fall. Okay, now what happens if Y2K is believed to happen? So people believe their money is just going to disappear tomorrow out of thin air. It's going to be gone from the banks. The systems will reset. Chaos will ensue. Okay, so what do you think happens if Y2K is believed to occur? So here, this would be on the demand side. So take go with that one, and then we'll start with the next video with these two. The next is what happens when there's an exogenous price increase. So this is question 1, and question 2 is exogenous price increase. Because remember, prices are sticky, so inside the model in the short run, they can't move, but there still can be exogenous pushes. So something outside the model hits it, and the prices change. Okay, so take a go with these, and we will start the next video with the answers. So good luck!